Adding value by using calculations. Now it's important to demonstrate how much money you're saving or to break down the numbers to the smallest detail. Now let's review two different situations. Number one, you need to calculate how much money you're saving the client, not only on a month-to-month basis, but also through the course of the year. So for instance, if the customer is paying $100 a month and we have an option for $60 a month, that means we're saving them $40 a month. Now, elaborate on the benefit of saving $40 a month. Number one, they could use the payment, the additional $40 towards another bill. Number two, they could use that for lunch money. Number three, they could use it for gas. They could use it for anything that's going to benefit them instead of using those $40 for insurance. Now they're technically throwing the money away. Why? Because we have something more affordable. Also, sell the benefit or sell the idea that $40 times 12, we're looking at $500 of savings every single year. Sell the idea that the majority of the customers that actually have an opportunity to save money, they're only saving $10, $15 a month, which means they're only saving about $100 through the course of the year versus the $500 that they're saving. So you need to sell the idea that they're saving a lot more money than anybody else. Number two, break down the calculations to the smallest detail. So for instance, if there's two vehicles and the monthly payment is $80, you're going to emphasize on the fact that it's only $40 per car per month. Now, by them analyzing the $40 are lower and it seems a lot better than the $80 a month. Now, is it the same thing? Absolutely. You're just breaking down the total into the smallest detail. But always break it down to the smallest detail and emphasize that every vehicle, they're paying a specific amount. I'll give you another example. Let's just assume that it's a paid in full for 6 months and they're paying about $360 and they have two vehicles liability. So you're going to break it down to the smallest detail. First of all, you're going to break it down into 6 months. So you're going to tell them that they're paying $60 per month. They're paying $360 for 6 months, but they're paying $60 per month. You're also going to do the math, assuming that is two vehicles liability, and you're going to break it down per vehicle and also per month. So it's $30 per vehicle, $30 per month per vehicle. So don't emphasize on the $360 paid in full for 6 months. Sell the idea that they're only paying $60 per month, $30 per vehicle per month. Break it down to the smallest quantity. I'll give you another example. Let's say you're offering $200 to open up a policy on a month-to-month basis and it's two vehicles. Break the $200 into two and tell them that they're only paying $100 per car. Or if it's two vehicles, two drivers, and they're both making a decision together, break it down $100 per person per vehicle to open up the policy. So break it down to the smallest quantity, to the smallest detail, because it allows them to focus on the smaller quantity versus on the total. So it's very important, once again, to emphasize on savings, to elaborate on how beneficial it is for them to save money, to calculate the long-term savings, and also to break down the calculations into the smallest quantity or the smallest detail.